Hey guys, welcome to week 2. This week we're talking about shopping and sweets. Shopping. This is what we do. Oftentimes when you go into the supermarket, it's very overwhelming because it seems like everything's packaged in plastic. Especially now that your plastic awareness is building and you're starting to see all of the things all over the world that are packaged in plastic. Especially when we're doing our shopping, it can feel overwhelming. Don't worry, I've got all the tricks for you. Fortunately, shopping plastic free is really fun. We kind of have to change our mindset. Part of this shift is diversifying. So we can't just get all of our food from one place. Like in the olden days, a milkman would deliver your milk to the front door. It's bizarre that we can get all of our food in one place in one go. Try to diversify where you get your food because it's more likely to be healthier, fresher, and better for you, and better for the environment. I just got back from doing a shop myself, so I thought I'd show you an example of what a typical shop for me is like, and hopefully you can draw some inspiration. I've done a bit of a mixed shop, so I brought my basket. It's quite sturdy, it can hold everything, and I also can see everything in it, so I can make sure I've got everything I need on my list. A reusable bag might work better for you, or maybe a cardboard box. You want to know where you're doing your shopping. So first you're going to try and figure out everything you can get at the supermarket might have the best value, might be easiest to find, might be closest to your home. Then if you can't find everything there, if a lot of your quinoas are packaged in plastic, then you're probably going to need to find a bulk food store. So a store nearby that has big, large containers, and you can go and you can fill up a reusable bag full of all your bulk products. The bulk food store always has paper bags available for you to use. So you can use the paper bags there if you forget your jars or your cloth bags. But again, we just want to minimize our impact as much as possible. So try to reuse the paper or bring a reusable container for your bulk goods. I like to bring my basket with a bunch of empty jars. I find that easiest, and my little cloth bags. I also bring a few paper bags just in case. So I recycle my mushroom bags. What you do with things that are in jars, first you'll measure an empty jar. You'll get the weight of the jar, and then you write it on the outside of your jar, or on the bottom, or under the lid, whatever works best. Then you fill up the jar with your product, and then you weigh it at the checkout, and the clerk will tell you how much you owe. You can fill up on nuts, seeds, oats, grains, spices, washing powder, oil, you name it. They've got so many great products. It's really catching on to be a more accessible shopping option. Shopping at the bulk food store can seem a little bit more expensive at first because you're buying things in bulk, so in larger quantities. Ask your bulk food store if they have a membership program. You might be able to get a discount or rack up some points or credit. You also want to just buy for the month, so maybe save your coins and cash that in and then go to the bulk food store. So create a system that works, create a system that's sustainable. So look out for your bulk food shop. Third, you want to find your farmers markets. This is the market where all the local farmers bring their seasonal fruits and veg, and you can buy it from them. This is great because we should really be eating food that's in season. Our body digests it better, and also you get to develop a relationship with local farmers, which is very cute. And they always tell you the best ways to look after your food, prepare your food, grow your own food. They've got all the greatest tips. I learned so much from my farmers markets. Another part of what we're learning here is that we kind of have to plan ahead so that we're prepared, so that we can avoid using single-use plastics. When you go to the bulk food store, maybe it's a little bit out of the way. You want to have your list ready, you want to have your bags ready so you can get a large amount. Sometimes it can be a little bit pricey. Nothing beats having your pantry stocked full of all the ingredients you need so that you can just whip up delicious things whenever you need to. I try to know if I'm low on any of my cleaning products, if I'm going to try a new recipe, or if there's something that I'm going to prepare or cook this week that I need certain ingredients for. When you go into the supermarket, the best thing to do if you're going into your average generic supermarket, you want to stay on the perimeters, avoid the aisles where all the plastic wrapped goods are. No. So most of these goods are wrapped in plastic, and these things aren't recyclable. So eating the fresh foods, so fresh vegetables, fresh fruits. Most of these fruits are wrapped in their own beautiful, water-resistant, dirt-resistant skin. Perfect. Let's eat these fresh foods. This is what we want to be consuming. This is what's going to be best for our body. Preferably fruit or veg that's in season. Don't be scared to buy weird shaped fruit. It's a good sign that it's organic. We also want to support farmers. If the fruit isn't regulation size, they literally throw it away and it just rots. Let's prevent food waste and buy weird shaped fruits. The fruits are still delicious and fine. They just look a little bit weird. It's okay. You want to buy products that are packaged in glass with metal screw top lids. Products that are packaged in cans that you can tear the paper label off and recycle, and then rinse the can, rinse it out nicely, and then recycle the can. Come packaged in paper or cardboard or in their own skin. If you are shopping in the store and you're in the produce section, try to avoid the plastic produce bag. So you want to use your mushroom bags. So go to the mushroom section and they always have these beautiful brown paper bags. Instead of using the plastic produce bag, we can use the paper mushroom bag for all of our bulk produce. So snap peas or spinach or cherry tomatoes. Use the brown mushroom bag. If you're onto it, you will bring your own little reusable bag. This is great because paper still has an impact. Forests are still very valuable. We don't want to cut them all down to make millions of mushroom bags. This I've reused. Try to reuse your mushroom bags if you can, but if you're in a bind, go for the mushroom bag over the plastic. If you can, bring your own produce bag when you bring your basket or your reusable shopping bag. And at the checkout, if you forget your reusable bag, ask the friendly staff if you can use one of their cardboard boxes. So all the food, all the avocados come packed to the shops in big cardboard boxes. So they have to pack those down and send them off to the recycling. So instead, go around the store and find a box that maybe has one bag of chips left or one avocado. Just keep your eye out when you're doing your shopping. Grab the empty box and bring it to checkout. And then you're making it easy for the staff and you don't have to use a plastic bag. So those are a few little easy things to remember when you're entering a generic supermarket. Stick to the exterior, to the outside of the store. Buy in-season fruits and veg. Use the mushroom bag for your bulk produce or bring your own produce bag. Try to buy things that are packaged in glass, which you can reuse, or metal, which you can recycle, or cardboard, which you can recycle. At checkout, use a cardboard box to pack up all your stuff if you forgot a reusable bag. And this is a huge part about taking on this responsibility to try to be plastic free, is that we want to express our values. We want to share the awareness. You can always talk to the manager of the store. If you have a favorite place that you do your shopping and you notice that the produce is getting wrapped in styrofoam or wrapped in plastic, just talk to the manager, express your concern. We want to teach people what we're doing. Not only people around us in a beautiful, positive, friendly manner, but also we want to express our consumer demand to the people in charge, the people making the purchasing decisions, the store manager. So tell them, this is not how I want to buy my produce. A lot of them use the excuse health code, or that to keep it organic, they need to wrap it in plastic so that nothing can penetrate. But it's probably going to go bad in that plastic. And ask your store managers, where are the wonky fruits? So just always be vocal about your values and about how you want to purchase things, especially your fruit and veg. Yep. Seed and dirt. So a lot of time you can just keep the seeds from your fruits and vegetables and plant them. So we've been sprouting our avocado seeds and they're growing into cute little plants. Put them in the ground. Pineapple, you can cut the top off the pineapple, put the leafy bit into water, and it'll start growing roots. Put it in the ground. So just getting creative. That's our tips for shopping plastic free. Now let's move on to some of our recipes for our sweet treat.